This is a result of a survey conducted by several companies across several companies, and the CEOs were asked a simple question as to what are the two biggest challenges they foresee in the years ahead. The first one was creating an innovation culture within the organization, and the second point of the biggest challenge was creating a leadership environment wherein leadership talent develops within the organization. When we talk of retaining talent, two major points that come to mind is one, taking monthly reviews, and secondly, skip level meetings. Skip level meetings essentially means that maybe once in 2 months or 3 months, the employee sits with his boss's boss and has a frank discussion as to what are the challenges he faces and where does he see the organization and his career going forward. The next major challenge that we will face is increasing productivity. Firstly, in recruitment, and secondly in performance management system. Now in recruitment, there are several softwares available in the market. For example, an interview master. These use of technology in these processes helps us removing a lot of delay. Firstly, and secondly, in bringing about efficiencies in the entire scheme of things. The last one is flatter organizations. Many organizations today have realized that having a vast hierarchy is a waste of time and only ends up in creating a lot of red tapeism and delay in decision making. HR can play a very important role in coming forth with initiatives to ensure that organizations, while they get flatter, the employees also must not feel that they are losing out on the seniority, and thus compensation and rewards and benefits have to be in sync with flatter organization structures, which we're going to see going ahead. We need to understand one thing, that leadership development actually today has to happen across levels. Gone are the days when only the top management would go for leadership programs. Today, even entry-level employees expect that the company will invest, or the organization will invest in his or her development. And leadership development programs help in bringing about a change, or they act as a catalyst in enabling a creation of a performance-centric culture change across levels. An important point to keep in mind when understanding leadership development is leadership traits and characteristics required by professionals at different levels varies. Now we come to another main point, which is called succession planning. Succession planning is nothing but ensuring that we identify business critical roles within the organization and ensure that we have a suitable risk mitigation strategy for each of these positions. The Gen Y workforce is also very tech savvy, and many of them prefer working on their own devices. Hence, there's a new concept which is coming to light, which is called BYOD, essentially bring your own device to work. In many new age sectors and sunrise sectors, employees are being allowed by companies to get their own devices to work, wherein they have networks which are compatible with different operating systems as well as different devices, which are could be Android devices or Apple, so on and so forth. An interesting fact is that by 2020, a young professional would change as many as 25 jobs in a career span. This trend tells us that gone are the days when we can expect employees to stick on with the company for more than 5, 10, 15 years. Right? It's very important for us to change right now and start adapting to a situation when we get used to seeing CVs when employees have changed jobs every year, or have even changed careers maybe over a period of 2 to 3 years. So we as HR professionals have to keep an open mind to looking at talent across different categories as well as different industries.